to Cover by Cover. I'm JT Camp.
I'm here for you.
Alright, time to give this another shot. Oh, mercy.
Fuck you!
Whenever I sang my songs on the stage on my own, whenever I said my words, wishing they would be heard, I saw you smiling at me. Was it real or just my fantasy? You'd always be there in the corner of this tiny little bar.
Hello and welcome to Cover by Cover. I'm in severe pain.
I think it's pretty damn hilarious.
Anyway, this week we're going to take a look at one hell of a post-apocalyptic something or other. Perverts and Atheists, Burst Angel.
Burst Angel is an original anime series born from Studio Gonzo. I'd like to tell you more than that, but you know the outlook is not so good when Wikipedia doesn't even have a reception segment to let us know what people thought. Clearly none of the fucks were given that day.
However, over at the wonderful forum of always reliable information known as Anime News Network, Zach Bird, writing in 2004, tells us that a deceptively simple storyline and expensive animation make Burst Angel a top-shelf, big-budget, A-list title for 2005. Well, that sounds like a ringing endorsement for someone who hadn't even seen it yet. And on that note, how can a preview be a review? Man, these guys are assholes.
So if you like butch, barely clothed women that have guns that no one should be able to reasonably wield, then sit down and shut up. Because you're an asshole too.
Oh, come on, Will, we talked about this.
No! These are the fuckers that perv on Yoko from Gurren Lagann. Fuck them and their damn lollipops.
I think the term is lollies.
Fuck it, this is Burst Angel.
So we begin things in yet another desolate wasteland set in the vague near future. Hey, I got a question. What's gonna happen in the next 5 years to cause this? Any fucking clues? Because this show sure ain't telling us shit. Oh, fuck! So, when does Skynet become self-aware? When do the Gundams invade? When is even fucking anything?
Unfortunately, the answer is none of, because while this is a very cool fight scene, the Gundam gets lucky and shoots the nuke stuck in Terminator Salvation's tooth, ending what is a completely pointless sequence that accomplishes nothing beyond establishing that robots exist. Well, at least it was an awesome waste of time.
Well, say goodbye to the robots as we cut to some city somewhere, but even with all of the creative potential a future world allows for, it's probably just Tokyo. But maybe not. I mean, it's clearly in the neighborhood of Tyrand and Chinese. You know, it's amazing that a country can be so xenophobic that they either think Chinese people are made of chains, or that they only see them as a source of chai tea. And there's no excuse for Tyrand. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, who the hell is this now? Hey, get out of my damn show! You're making it shitty! Oh, thank goodness. That was fucking horrendous.
So I just want to point out that during the scene with bullets flying everywhere, which is clearly supposed to be awesome, that these two are the most incompetent gunmen ever. Right there! Grey Hair McNo-Tits is standing in front of the open section of the moped. She's in the direct line of fire. But nope, Captain Furface here decided to hit literally every other inch of the alleyway and everything in it except the person he's allegedly shooting at. But since Bitch Bullet here is in his direct line of fire, that means he's in her direct line of fire too. And she's dual-wielding pistols. What is this, a Street Fighter minigame where the goal is to trash the moped? Fuck, this is stupid.
In a world of violence and greed, one man is given a second chance. Released from Alcatraz after 10 long years, he faces an even harsher reality. Broken bond, betrayal, and bitter rivalry. Starring Hiroki Machikana as Kira, with Shinichi Kiba and multiple award-winning actress Yuka Senna. Skyscraper Godfather Saga, coming soon to theaters everywhere.
Can we just watch that instead?
No, Will. I'm sorry, we can't. It's not a real movie.
Thanks for ruining my dreams.
So, Kyohei, as this guy is prone to be called, is approached by a woman whose boobs are literally hanging out, where we learn that he's a culinary student. Well, bonus points for the unorthodox character choice, but bonus deduction for picking something so effing boring. Also, apparently in future Japan, people take out billboards telling you to kill with guns. I mean, of course, right? That just makes sense.
Oh, a patissier is a pastry chef, makes cakes and things. To be a great chef, I really should study in France.
I'm sorry, what fucking show is this? I thought this was blow shit up robot and gun time. Fuck this noise.
Turn around, 180 degrees.
Okay, like this?
Ugh. Don't you think he's too young?
I'm sorry, but how the hell did you tell he was too young from that? What, is his dick not dragging on the ground with his balls not far behind? Who is this atrocious whore?
He's got a pansy-looking face and he's thin as a rail. He won't last 2 weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, every single reason why we shouldn't like either of these people. Kyohei is wimpy and worthless, and Bitch McBitch is, well, you guessed it, a horrendous bitch. Her gigantic flopping tits aren't a redeeming quality, as bad as this show wants them to be. Anyway, can we please get to the real main character? These women's clothes betray their total lack of dignity, so I'm gonna call this one old slut, the bitch cow slut, and this one, candy girl. What? I'm not calling a girl that young a slut. I'm not that terrible.
Anyway, after way too much bitching, whining, arguing, and other typical woman crap, we're finally introduced to our real main character, Joe.
So this is the new cook. What do you think of him? 'Cause I think he's a tool.
It's a guy.
Whatever, like I care.
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay then.
So our heroes get a new mission, which results in...
Booyah!
Seriously! This entire shot is composed solely of vagina and gooch. There is literally so much of it in frame that if that pink belt wasn't there, it'd be censored out. But hey, at least we got to see her strap on that holster. Even though we barely saw her hands, much less the rest of her body.
So after we see Cowslut's sagging breasts head out to help steal a computer disk, or a Kit Kat bar for all I can tell, they find out that their new chef got kidnapped and immediately rolled on them. Well, I'm glad he couldn't be worth less as a character.
Now hand over the case, or the kid's head splatters and stains both of your trendy teeny bopper outfits.
Teeny boppers. Teeny boppers.
So, given Japanese age conventions, with that flat chest, I'd say that Joe is probably 8. Cowslut, whose name I have forgotten by this point, is probably, I'd say 10?
Nah, I'd say she's a solid 11, maybe 10 and a half at the youngest.
Okay, with memories that size, I'll go with your gut, but I still say 10. Anyway, that means Candy Girl's gotta be, 5 at most? And the chef's probably about 39.
Well, wait a minute. His hair hasn't turned gray and started to fall out yet, so he's got to be 17 at the oldest. I mean, we all know that the moment you graduate high school in Japan, you walk into your own grave, curl up, and die, so...
Oh, shit, you're right. So where does that put old slut?
A matron of her distinction? Probably, 79 to 84, but it's pretty tough to call.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm glad we've established how long we'll be in prison for watching this. At least we can save the county judge some time.
Yeah, at least there's that.
Okay, seriously, what am I watching?
So we started out in a giant robot anime, transitioned into Joe's bounty hunter story, then jarringly landed in Kyohei's slice of life pastry chef whatever. Then we ended up in the fucking Departed, and now we're back to the giant robots again. It's like there are 4 different genres struggling and clamoring for attention in this show. But I don't even care about any of them. Damn, I'm bored.
So Cowslut gets grabbed by a giant mechathon and...
Welcome to hell!
We don't care!
The next episode is actually really predictable and lame, but we kind of feel obligated to go through it. First up is, what else? A giant robot battle. But Joe's big dumb robot takes forever to get there because she left it all the way across town. I mean, why not? Hey guys, we're gonna go to war, so let's just leave those tanks, helicopters, and jets behind. I don't think we'll actually need them for anything. Really, this thing's stupid dramatic entrance takes longer than a full Digivolution.
Angemon Digiball 2! Magnum Angemon.
So they fight, but because Joe is dumb enough to believe a single bullet is enough to down the final boss, Cowslut is kidnapped for real. And Joe gets her ass kicked. Everyone in their bikinis blame Kyohei for everything that happened, even though it's all their fault, but hey, women. After a bunch of bullshit, meaning the majority of the episode, Kyohei and Joe figure out that the robot is an escaped government prototype with the most advanced battle subroutine of all time.
Cowslut wakes up, I assume her own swinging tits knocked her out, and tries to contact the group, and they finally find her and face down the super advanced robot in an epic final show.
Did it just roar?
This sucks.
It's just so...
Fuck, this is stupid. Let's just wrap it up.
So the fuzz arrives, but Joe manages to win with a massive explosion, only for the dumbest thing yet to occur.
This is Mobile Unit Number 7 reporting in. We're currently investigating the source of the explosion in Shibuya District H Block.
What? Still trying to determine the cause? A big fucking robot exploded. There were all sorts of witnesses. This is not worthy of an investigation. Look, I already told you. I knocked it over by accident. Can I just clean it up now?
Nobody interrupts my crime scene, Buster. Detective J.T. Camp here, 12th of September 2013. Still no motive behind this heinous crime. Must determine the cause of this scene.
So Kyohei leaves, I don't care, and as Joe relaxes with some soothing ultraviolence, the episode ends.
Well, that was our viewing of Burst Angel, and I believe my discerning critical taste would award it a 0 out of 5. How about you, Will?
Well, I'd take off an additional point for sheer stupid fuckery, and also not watch anymore.
Burst Angel is a mess. The characters are all too shallow to even warrant being called stereotypes. No one that might be likable, like Joe, is developed enough at this point for me to know if I care. But there are more than enough reasons already for me not to like anyone. And tits and violence are not reasons for me to care. If anything, it's just loud, obnoxious, annoying, and not worth my time.
This show seriously doesn't know what it wants to be. I feel like at times it thinks it's even a comedy in addition to everything else, but it's just not funny. It doesn't succeed at being a Black Lagoon clone, it doesn't succeed at being a Gundam clone, and no, I don't give two shits about a culinary student that wants to travel to Paris. Because none of the characters matter so much as the jingling, exploding keys the show keeps throwing in your face. At the end of the day, it's just bad, and like Will said, it's not worth my time either.
Well, that's gonna do it for this week on Cover by Cover. I should really get to a hospital.
And I'm JT Camp, reminding you, 13-year-olds are A-OK. Although I suppose that's only if you live in Japan. And even at that point, it's only okay if you're between the ages of 13 and 17, because for some reason, if you're 18 years old and you go for anyone younger, that's completely heinous. But if you're in junior high and you ask out a 13-year-old, someone in 6th grade, that's okay. I mean, if you think about it rationally, you'd say if somebody was 34 years old and asked out somebody who was 30 years old, it wouldn't really be a problem. But in the realm of high school relationships, or I guess middle school relationships as it were, I wonder if that applies to incest as well.
Darling, so there